We're doing a chase of an object today with Adobe Illustrator. So fire it up. On the left top corner, go File and then New. And we'll have to give it a name, the file. So we're drawing a chair today. So it's gonna be chair underscore chase. And hit OK. Let's pretend we are doing a print of an A4 size. So you need to do a 300 ppi document for vector, and it's automatically, once you click print and choose A4, and on the bottom you can see the color mode. It says, just pick A4 first, and then automatically it puts you into this and prepares your files for the output of print material. And anytime you need to do something print, your color mode has to be CMYK and the PPI 300. For video or web, you don't need to do 72 PPI, which if you just pick on top the profile, just go web, and then it automatically sets for you. Okay, so we have a blank sheet or artboard layer 1, and I'm gonna make just open up another new layer just to place in the reference image that we prepared before, and you can download it from Moodle. So a new layer, I changed the name into ref, REF, just to make it clear that everybody knows it's a reference image layer. And go to File, Place. Okay, where's my image? It's in the desktop folder. There it is. Green chair ref. That's it. And then place it. I prefer to place it embedded. And you can just click anywhere. Because it's too big, it's bigger than what we needed for the A4 size. So you can go zoom. You can find the magnifying glass icon on the left, or just hit Z. Okay, and then if you hold down Alt key, ALT, and then click, and then you can zoom out. So this is too big, so I'm going to resize it unproportionally down to, like, say, half a page of the A4. So you just need to go to your black arrow, the selection tool, and then just grab the corner and hold down Shift key and just drag it down to however big you like. Right. So we're going to trace the chair, but on a different layer, so that when I do it, I don't mess up or accidentally move this reference image. What I do is go in and lock. You see this locked, right? Lock the layer of the reference layer. So if I just click it randomly, just click drag randomly, I cannot select this chair or this image now once it's locked. Okay, but then I still have to set it up, so I'm going to size it down because I want to lay it out like side by side. So on the left I have my reference image. Yes, try to make best use of the A4 paper, nice and neat. Move to the left side, and then I leave the right hand side blank, half the page that I can, after I trace it, when I put the paints on, coloring, I can have them side by side. So I have left some space for myself on the right. The next step is to use the pen tool and trace the outline of the body of the chair. So go pen tool on the left, click on it. Shortcut key is P. Pen tool is right here. You can see. Okay, it looks like a fountain pen tip. Okay, you should know this, but if you, in case you're not sure, let me remind you. Hold down and click drag to draw curves. If you just want a straight line, just click but without a drag. You have to be really mindful and conscious of the operation, because every time you click on the pen tip and pen down, if you don't drag it out, you don't get these handles, which later on you rely to fine-tune your curves and make it look perfect. So really trace looks like a freehand drawing, but later on you can fix even without a stylus, using the Illustrator with a mouse and a computer. It could be just an easy job or a straight ahead job that anyone should master in a very short amount of time. So if you can't get this, go practice and work on your pen too. So I keep click dragging along the outline of the green part of the chair, of the plastic, but you don't have to be too good or even perfect in going about this. If you could do it with fewer dots, go ahead, because too many is gonna be a nightmare when you go about fixing it. But then you can see I don't draw perfect outlines on the first go. You always go quickly and then go back with this direct selection too, which is the white arrowhead next to the black arrowhead. The shortcut key is A, because if you go selection 2, you always select the whole path or the whole object. But then if I want to fix the shape or move around the anchor points or tweaking the handles, and then I'm gonna need the shortcut A key, which is the white arrow. But first let me undo the fill. So I click on the path with the black arrow and then choose none for the fill. So you only see the black stroke now, which is the outline that I wanted. So the next step is zoom in and quickly go over the anchor point and the handles with the direct selection 2, which is the right arrowhead. Yeah, just like that. And you can always use the direct selection to engage the anchor point, activate it, and then click on the handle. Just click drag to position them, or kind of just rotate, just move around, and then the handles will rotate, and that just take care of the curvature of how the outline goes. And if you needed to convert between, there's always this pen convert to. This looks like a little angle line, like a sharp angle line, and then you can always turn back and forth, toggle between curves and straight lines. And just keep going over each and every anchor point with the white arrowhead. Usually what I go into doing is I click on the anchor point first, and then I position it, try to position it in the best way that it sits like right on the outline of the shape, and then I go about the handles. One thing you could pay attention to is between two anchor points, you don't want two handles from two different anchor points to overlap or kind of going over each other in the radius. That's when you get this weird, just like in here, you get this weird shape, and it's like overlapping and hooking back. You know, it's like an S. So you don't want that shape. You can just shorten the handles and not overlap them between anchor points.